Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. Um, Alright, welcome on board, and we're going to start our tour very soon. I'm going to get my phone out just so then I can see everything, so I can respond to you and whatnot. Full charge, so I'm good. Hope you guys are doing really well. Alright, we are set to go. All we need to do now is load my game. Yes, I call that Jill French. I'm going to load that. You guys are doing well tonight. 10th of April. Hey. It's been alright today. A lot of things though. Still. It's the same odd problem we had last night. Whatnot. Alright, let me set up myself. Okay. So I'm already set up. We got that. That'll do. Usually also very nice. Of course, this is another save. This isn't the classic High Champion thing, so yeah. High Champion rides, not that. High Champion tours. Using Macman, what's it called? Buses from Germany, which is nice. They decided to lend us some buses. One moment, let me reverse a bit. Beep beep. Hold on one moment, the music is a little bit loud. So yeah, how are you guys doing tonight? Shoot! Of course, let me see how our bus is doing. That was kind of bad. Yeah. So what happens if you're not patient? Your bus gets... Oh! That helps. For the life of me, I only wanted to pull out. You didn't give way. Look at this. What a great start. Yep. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ram me off, please. Drive me off the cliff. Okay, good, thank you. And thank you. Let's see how damaged. Oh. Damning oath. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we've started really well, I might say. Let's just continue driving. We're going to a tour somewhere in the island. Continue driving, man. I'm trying to drive properly and you guys rammed into me. Twice. No, yeah, twice. And caused so much havoc, so yeah. Da 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 da. Great start though, of course. Also, I'm texting and driving, so don't do that in real life, but I'm just doing it so that I can talk to you guys via text. No? Speed up a little bit. Not far from the bus stop. To pick up our passengers, our first lot. Yeah, we were rammed in several times, so yeah. We're not far from Caralejo, what the hell is it called? Caralejo? Yeah, that's the correct way of saying it. Caralejo. Unless you're Spanish and you can say otherwise. I think I know why everyone's escaped. It's because or everyone's left. I think, first things first, maybe my content's a little bit repetitive. Another thing that I need to address. Is it because my content is too different now? But not really. Still transportation, so no, it's not that bad. What else? School could be the reopening of schools and whatnot, and what's been going on the news, of course. Maybe I'm not too interesting. I don't know. If you like that, then I don't know. Maybe I have to pump up my energy, but I don't think that's the case that I'm having. It's not the crisis I'm having. Okay, you guys can see this, right? I'm really slow at walking. Hurry up! Stop moonwalking. Salut, yeah. I'm impatient. Okay, cool, nice. Let's just say we've kidnapped them all. Because freedom only possessed for people who are on the top. To the right. People may be thinking that I left YouTube, which isn't the right thing. I'd say it's just a change of content. We don't have flight sims anymore. That's basically it. We might have City Skylines maybe on Wednesdays, because that's the day I'm thinking of streaming on as well, to add on to the normal schedule. If you're interested, stick around till Wednesday. You know, good day, that one. Because I'm going to start streaming every week on Wednesday. Starting last week, so yeah. As well, if you don't know, even though things are starting to open up now, I want to do something that is, good, and that would be adding more days in. But of course, people are more busy. I'm probably going to be, well, actually I'm not going to be as busy as you may think. I'll probably just be the same capacity I already am. It's just I'll have more time. Well, it's probably because I'm a college student still, but a lot of people have school on Wednesdays, they have school on Fridays and whatnot, and I just feel like doing that would probably help enjoying the week. If you come from school or college or whatnot, and you're very tired, you could chill to my videos and whatnot, because you could hear me just driving, and that might be a good relaxation. I hope one day I could start actually vlogging and whatnot, but I don't know. And I'm talking about buses in real life, but we'll only hope. I don't think it'll happen this year, but it'll probably happen at some point in the future. I'm not sure. So yeah. It depends on my circumstance in the future. If I have money and I can utilize that money to get into a license or whatnot, probably start vlogging from then on. But I don't know if I would be allowed, of course, because of company policy. I don't have any job right now, but because I'm a college student. But eventually, I'll move on and start getting a real job. Now, of course, I'm not saying YouTube is a horrible place or something. I love you guys and whatnot. I really like you guys, so I like to chat with you guys if you're active and whatnot, watching. If you're active, if you're watching on playback, you guys are fantastic, So I'm just hoping for a better future, maybe, for this channel. Now of course you might think I've sidelined you, but no, that's not the case actually. The case is I want to continue YouTube even after I get into a real job, a real life job, and if I get monetized from that, isn't that great? But I don't know. That depends on the future. If it ends up as bright as I say it is. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, so the hell? Depends what happens in the future anyway, so yeah. Let's just keep our hopes up, but yeah. You can only hope, you can't hype, so no. What else? What is this? I'm hoping to do more bus driving on bus simulators and whatnot. On a 3-day weekly. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday will remain buses. City Skylines will be on Wednesday. If you're into that, I'll probably have like time lapses and whatnot if you like to do that. Because I usually stick around for hours and hours on end. Luckily, funny enough, my cousin, she was like really pumped into it, so she really enjoyed it. She watched the entire stream apparently. I spoke to her the other day. She watched the entire stream from the beginning to the end. That was a 4-hour stream, by the way. That wasn't just any regular 1 to 2 to 3 hours maybe. But, you know, this is 4 hours and a half. I don't usually stream up to that far, but at times I might go beyond that, but that happens. Yeah. It's great, isn't it? We've progressed a lot lately as well. So yeah, and the thing is, it's not because of me that she enjoyed the video. It's because the content was good, and that's what you guys want. And I tried to give that as much as I could. But if bus sims aren't that enjoyable, then I'll probably find a way to get in some entertainment here and there. But I don't know. Is it too far? Is it too stressful and whatnot? No. Is it too informative but not very entertaining? Or is it not very simple and whatnot? It's very simple, I believe. Yeah, so I shouldn't really be comparing myself anymore, because I've long stopped that comparing stuff a long time ago, and I'm talking about comparing myself to other YouTubers and whatnot. I stopped doing that a while ago, and it's because it's not fair on them and it's not fair on me. It's only fair if I say that their content's alright, mine is alright as well. How can I work harder on myself without worrying about other people? That's how I'm feeling right now, because the comparing game is horrible. And, you know, and me stressing about views and whatnot, or comparing my views to other people, it's like, their content, first things first, isn't always the same. They have a bit of mixture with other stuff, like Blue Games, for example. He has like several games and he does all sorts of content, believe it or not. So he does those. But for me, I don't. Of course, you might think I'm comparing, but I don't do that. I simply do buses and whatnot nowadays. I no longer do flight sims, unlike him. He's still doing it, so, you know. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is, I don't really like to compare myself anymore. I'm trying to get out of that habit, which isn't very helpful what I'm doing right now because I just compared myself. But you know, in order for me to improve my content, I need to see it myself. And I'm watching my content as well on sort of a delay and stuff. So when I'm watching my content on my phone, I'm actually watching my video right now to check on the chat and whatnot. But I'm watching it to see if everything's doing well. And yeah, and I chat and whatnot. If you can see here, like what a great start is something I said and whatnot. You know, I like to interact with you guys. So, you know. Now, you might be like, but don't you chat with them on Discord? Why don't you chat with your fans on Discord? Yes, I do. But that's just another platform. You know, it's good to chat with people, and we're social beings, and I rammed into that guy almost. But either way, it's much more productive that way, I believe. So, you know, chatting on both platforms, you know, gives me a place where people can tell me how I can improve. And the thing is, there is no problem with polls either, because I do reactions. So what do I mean by reactions? So I use the Discord reactions to do votes and whatnot onto how to better my channel and whatnot at times. So, and what sort of content should I do and so forth, you know. And you know, also I saw yesterday my channel did, my video did really badly yesterday, but you know, and I need to better myself somehow. Maybe I should make my streams a bit longer. So, because sometimes I've seen some people come on to the chat late into the stream, and my stream is ending, and then they hop in and say hello, and I'm like, but no one joined previously. So there's times where notifications are delayed, or they don't see the notification, or they don't have notifications on, so they go on to a subscriber feed, or if they don't go on to subscriber feed, they're just watching things from the homepage, and which makes it very difficult for me to be spotted. So, and of course I need to remember that I'm not the only one on the platform, so you know. So yeah. So everyone's leaving this bus, that's great. I think that those videos that was like fun and whatnot, or I called fun, either came out as cringy, or it came out as good, but it wasn't the right audience. And that makes sense, to be quite honest. Maybe it's not the right audience for that, and people are just wanting to do things a bit more seriously. They want to chat to you and so forth, you know. So yeah, if you don't know, I'm still talking to you guys and whatnot, so if you are willing to throw in a few words and whatnot, I'm willing to speak to you about whatever you want to speak about. But you know, I need to like stop comparing myself. That's like the first objective, because it actually hurts me and stuff. And I think those videos that were fun and whatnot, those actually hurt me, I believe. in terms of my audience. So, for you guys, you know, as a collection, collection or something. No, as a collective. Sorry. So, you know, I'm looking every day. How can I improve my content? And it's very difficult to do with it. And a lot of people come on to my content. They say a few words, but then they leave, which is fine. Nothing against that. Do I need to refuel? I'm good for fuel. But yeah, like, there are lots of things out there that I'm probably missing. Maybe I'm missing a few skills or whatnot. When it comes to my videos and streams and whatnot. Maybe I'm missing something, which could be a case. So, you know, maybe it's or something, but that's, you know. I've been doing this for 2 years, so yeah. And the thing is, I'm not looking at my how do you say, my experience of 2 years as like expert level, so then I start ignoring people. Although some people might have thought that, I'm not at all ignoring. I'm addressing these things, so no. Because the thing is, something that keeps on happening on content, or on YouTube content, keeps on happening, where people are just hyping themselves up to look like they're infallible, or this thing that cannot do sins or anything like that. And it's like, no, you should address your problems and find a way to do it in a way that is respectful to your audience and whatnot. So yeah. And you might be like, but I'm rushing my content. No, that's not the case. I'm not trying to rush my content. I'm deeply enjoying it. The social capability with my fans. And of course, if for some reason I become huge one day, don't know. I'm not saying anything about me wanting to be big, but let's say I go big, you know, by accident or something like that. Some people, like hundreds of thousands of people, just subscribe to me and stuff like that. Although that's probably unlikely. Let's say some people do. That'd be great, but at the same time, it'll be a little bit harder to communicate with you guys. But in a way, it's also easier for me to communicate because I have more people to talk to. But it's also harder. On Discord and whatnot will be a little bit harder. But either way, I just wanna live a good life at the end of the day. Doesn't matter whether I'm famous or whatever. People did consider me as famous, by the way, a few months ago. This Vietnamese kid on Discord always calls me famous and whatnot, and I'm like, that's amazing that you think of that. I don't really think I'm famous, but it's a great audience. So I get to speak to you on Discord, on YouTube, and other platforms at times. So most likely on YouTube and Discord, sometimes on Twitter too, but that's unlikely. So and I do have an Instagram, but I don't use Instagram. Now, a lot of people are like, why don't you come back to Instagram? I just don't feel like it's the right platform for me, you know, honestly. I don't enjoy that platform, and that's fine for me to not like that platform. A lot of people like it, a lot of people really like it. There are people that post there every 5 minutes. But either way, I like, truth be told, it's just mode of preference. You also got TikTok, which is the Chinese equivalent of Instagram, but it's a little bit different. And people love that platform, and I dislike that too, because I don't really see any enjoyment coming from that, or any usability that I can utilize, like education, whatnot. The thing is, when I go onto YouTube and whatnot, if I'm curious about something, I search it up. You know, I search something up on YouTube, or if I want to have some vibes, like being on buses and whatnot, I can easily search that up. But the thing is, it's not very easy to find those videos, and you know, of course, a lot of people are like, you know, and the thing is, I want hours long videos, and the thing is, some of my videos do cover that sort of content, even though that content is like rare on YouTube. Like if you search up hours driving and stuff, it's very difficult to find. But I think in a way I'm covering that. And then there are other people that do non-commentary as well, non-commentary driving, and that mostly does it for me, which is great, because that at least gives me some form of understanding, some form of enjoyment, you know, when it comes to watching non-commentary content. I like to hear stuff that I'm used to, like bus driving and whatnot. If I want to hear buses, if I want to hear planes, which, to be quite honest, planes, those are difficult to find as well. Like, I'm talking about real life at this point, ambience and whatnot. You don't hear much of those around on YouTube, and the thing is, those are not really there. And it's like, okay, let me just fill that hole, like some other people as well. But yeah, anyways, although it is very nice to communicate with you guys, so I sometimes turn on my mic and I start communicating with you guys and whatnot. I know nobody's watching right now, but that's fine. But either way, it's worth it, you know. Now, of course, I also changed my YouTube tags a little bit, slightly tweaked it, so that might have changed some stuff on the algorithm, especially on those bus simulator thing. And yeah, that's because I changed it. It was a lot more varied upon. It wasn't just buses, but now it's just buses. I don't know if I did the right choice or I did the wrong choice, but either way, it's worth doing it. Worth it and all that, because it's the appropriate audience that I want and whatnot. And sometimes I just post my video on other Discord servers and whatnot, and I advertise on them. Of course, if you're watching right now, you could go onto my Discord and then go on to a channel called Roles, select Twitch or YouTube, and then go on to advert, and then the advert channel, and then you slide in whatever videos you want to pop on. But of course, you can't really send in Discord links. I have a Discord link on the screen if you don't mind, but you know, you could. I personally wouldn't allow Discord links, but I'm okay with YouTube links there. I also have my own content and whatnot. At least levels the playing field a bit. Also, I started this channel on the premise of driving planes about, but now it's buses. Because I've always been around buses, so if you don't know that, I just felt like buses relate to me more. But I don't know, the American populace are like um, we don't like buses, so we're just going to take the plane. And it's like, okay, that's fine, but usually they're a bit more pricey. So, and I'd rather save that extra penny, just to be able to travel wherever I want. So, for example, you know, because of lockdown and whatnot, and everything's starting to open up, and now it's all going to close down apparently. Or at least I think it's going to close down because of Prince Philip. And it's a very sad time as well, but I'm trying to keep the mood up as well. So, you know. Also, I've seen Canal 11. If you don't know who he is, he's a Brazilian person who's grown with a few subscribers, and I gave him a little bit of support, and other people started watching his content and whatnot, which is really nice. Alright, now we've reached our last stop. Okay. Anyone wanting the ramp? It's much more comfortable. Okay. No passenger, that's good. Okay. Okay, where should we go now? Okay, so since we're a bit far, I know we're listening to Christmas songs, but that's fine. What to do? There we go. Because it's a bit far. Yeah, let me see. It's a lot of things, you know. Now we're on the loading screen. Nice airport, though. It's a very small airport. That's fine. Let's open. Let's close that. Let's go and oh, do we? Wasn't that okay? Cool. That's his. That's the other guy that I hired. Let me Oh, we've gone up. No, we haven't. That's Let's see our revenue real quick. Our revenue. Let me see real quick. So we got a lot of that. Jesus. Revenues, weekly expenses. That's something we need to worry about. Ignore this for a moment. Let's go over here. This is kind of expensive. I think we should get rid of Wi-Fi, maybe. Actually, no. Let's check it again real quick on our calculator. So Wi-Fi, health insurance, yes, we got that. Salaries, credit rates. Credit rates is a bit high. I forgot about this. I'll do that. Which one is oh, this is the bad one. I'll pay some of it off. Okay, so let's do that real quick. Okay, so we need to drive more, so we can pay this off. Okay. We could. What's loss insurance? We got that one, and then let's see offer. This is the vehicle insurance. Which is, which one is it? Vehicle insurance. It's one of those. And I believe this is the 25. So this is the one, I believe. Was it? No, this is the one. Sorry. That's kinda expensive. Which is fine. So, let's just drive a bit more. Let's do myself, and then let's just do that. Had an accident? That's fine. Let's drive a bit more. It's a little bit of extra money that way. Do that. Yeah, you got that. It doesn't go to auto, but I know on Fanbus it definitely does go on to auto, but that's fine. Okay, so let's drive. Just driving a little bit. Okay. So yeah, what should we do on Wednesday is, if you don't know, we'll be doing City Skylines. That's my idea. So I guess I explained that, so yeah. You guys are fantastic people, you know that? Great people. Let's go to the station. Should I say bus stop? Let's do that. Hey, did that. You on the ramp? Take the ramp. Okay. The ramp is out. Hi there, you're welcome. Enjoy the ride. What's with these accidents? That looks serious. Alright, I need to fix that real quick. Oh, let me hire someone. Job market. Mechanic, please. Let's find a mechanic that is affordable because we're a small little business. Not very affordable, but it should be okay. So 1,050 euros. $9.99. Okay, that's good because we're going to need a mechanic very soon, as we can tell. Okay, so this guy keeps on getting into accidents. I think this is how it's going to look like. I think the bus will have a similar economy to tourist bus, I think, but you're more like a privatized business working for the public company, which is, for example, like TFL, or like you're a private company or the private sector working uh, for the public organization. That's what I feel like it is, because in the real world, it's like British Airways working for the government, even though now it's like a sort of private thing now. And then you got American and whatnot. I believe there's also what else? What's it called? If you think of TFL, for example, it actually has public and private companies. Arriva, believe it or not, even though you might think it's a private company, it's actually a public company. It's owned by the taxpayer. It's actually owned by the actual Federal Republic of Germany. One of the DB company is actually owned by the government of Germany, and DB owns Arriva. It's a subsidiary, and Arriva actually is the name of the bus company you're probably familiar with. If you live within Europe or something, you're probably familiar with it. Like especially, you'd notice that the Sapphire or those green blue buses sort of thing. No, and white. So roughly about those colors, or green and blue, or no, green and white, sorry, and so on and so forth. It's just a lot of colors on their buses and whatnot. That's probably what you probably recognize it if you've been to, if you're within Dordrecht, which is where I was based in. It used to be Arriva, so it was actually a German company working for the public sector, which is the city planners of Dordrecht, or the mayor and whatnot. It's like the TFL here. How ironic, the Dutch anthem just popped on while we were talking about the Netherlands. But for example, if you go to like London, you might have heard of something called TFL, which is the regulatory body. TFL was actually a bus company as well. Like, it was actually just Red Arrow, which is a public company. Now it's called I think it's called Go Ahead London now. Go Ahead London is the equivalent of Red Arrow now, because they changed the name because of the situation with Red Arrow and what's it called? They don't want to be situated with a Mercedes Bentley bus crisis sort of thing. You know, I'm sort of a fan of it, so many people, a lot of the youth liked it. And so of course you got fare evasion, but you know, that's what you get if you want to speed up traffic. You gotta allow people to fare evade, because that's how it's going to be. Especially if you want to get people from A to B as fast as possible. Bentley buses are the fastest possible option. What about taxis? Taxis are different though. So taxis, on the other hand, taxis are a little bit different because only one person usually gets on, or a small family, usually, or a family, or a friend and a person and whatnot. And sometimes you get multiple people. And those people usually get on, then they have to pay, and then they leave. So fare evasion is very, very unlikely on those taxis. Of course, there are also frauds, but that's something else. But yeah, fare evasion isn't a big thing anymore. in London, but it was when Bentley buses were still being used. But in a way, Bentley buses sped up traffic in a way, so, and at the same time also slowed it, especially in like narrow roads and whatnot. But or narrow streets, whatever you like to call it. But then yeah, hello Yazaka, welcome to the stream. You got narrow streets, but then they're relatively quick when it comes to picking people up and whatnot. They're usually very fast when picking people up. They only need to wait for like at most maybe 2 minutes, and then they're off. While now, you might end up seeing buses waiting for like 5 minutes or so, just to get people on. So yeah. Anyways, that's besides the point. The original point was things are so the bus might actually have an economical system where you're running under a public sector. So, for example, like TfL or the equivalent of that when it comes to Berlin, aka the city planners, the mayors, and then you got the organization, and then you're like how should I say, I forgot what it's called. You're like, for example, Go Ahead London, or what's another company that we got that is actually private? So First Group. Now First Group actually used to function within London, but they got rid of them in 2013. But yeah, they used to actually be within London. So no. God save the Queen you got, or God save the King, whatever. Goes either way. You just swap out the King and the Queen when there's another gendered royal. Let's go here. That's the end of that ride. Let's go back to the station and to the depot. Or we could just wait. I wonder if, even though we've ended the journey, if we're allowed to. Oh no, passengers. Oh, that's sad. Passengers have been left off. That's because they've been slow. Let's switch off our. Okay. Let's see if we can. Guess not. Come let us enjoy him. See that. So I see the bus as having like a regulatory body when it comes to the economical situation when they do add it. They have a regulatory body that looks over you and to make sure that you're not scamming anyone, and you're following the regulations and whatnot. I'm guessing that's how it is. And then the economical thing, you deal with your own problems differently. So if you want to add Wi-Fi to your trips and whatnot, if you want to have, well, of course you have insurance, because that's a requirement. Let's park up here. Let's go. Let's go and do our thing for a bit. Let's get our new worker, because we'll get them working immediately. Where is he? It's the same road. Okay, so... Okay, fine. We've lost money. Okay, so now we got a mechanic. Let's get this guy. This thing. So then he can mend a bus for a moment, and yeah. $100 on. Okay, that's definitely needing that. I guess we'll just have to take this. We'll just have to postpone all the routes because of damage. And of course we will have to make sure that our bus, this one, gets fixed. We'll make sure we get another bus as well to help. We'll also get another worker. Actually no, we'll get another bus, like as a spare. Ah, shoot. Wait, we don't have an order? I thought I did have... That's annoying. Let me go get another bus. Maybe BB40. Which is a smaller bus. Just so then... So... Because then I want to get my vehicle. Let me go get my vehicle real quick. Let's go and get our new vehicle, the BB40. I don't like to drive it, by the way, but we'll have to get it. So then this guy can stop ramming into himself. I guess we don't have anywhere, but oh well, that's fine. I guess we'll just have to drive there. I guess since our vehicle's very fast, we'll get there in no time. We could fast travel back. Which isn't bad. Let's see what our finances are like. Let me check real quick. So we've been in weekly expenses, revenues have been going up, which is nice. Credits. I can't actually do that, so I'll just have to do this. I don't like to do that, but I'd like to have a certain amount that I can pay off and whatnot. Yeah, at least get this down to about a really low amount, so I could easily pay it off. Let me see if I can get a low interest, so I can. That would be nice, of course. Do that, and then I'll. Let me see. I want to complete this payment, so we don't have this. So then we don't have to deal with finance issues. Now, of course, I'm taking a loan to pay off a loan, which is a bit counterproductive, and I know that. Now we don't have to deal with so much debt. So we're trying to lower as much debt as we can, so then we could make that into profit. So then this other guy can work as well. We could just take a little shortcut. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. We're doing a sneaky. Even if I break this vehicle, there is no way I can break it because it doesn't have any damage recorded. That's a real big jump. I kinda wish we had double deckers on this. Actually we do. It's called the Skyliner. I forgot about that. But like I kinda wish we could use normal city buses. Because that would be nice. Because in that way we can make the progress. But I know a lot of people don't like that, so you know. Also, I suggested the thing on for the other day. Yeah. About fuel gauge and whatnot. But this should be okay. I don't need to worry about fuel because we have unlimited fuel on these things. It seems like they cannot run out ever. And I'm serious. It doesn't run out. I know I'm speeding. I shouldn't really be driving this fast, but that's fine. Because we're in a simulator, it's not a big deal. Either way, it's fine. Da 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 da. Not far. Way. That was a little cheeky. I did a bit of a flight right there. Mini flight. Flying car. Amazing. Coupling. Ka-ching! Hey, 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 hey. I went full on the other day. Da da da. Da 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 da. Hey, it's amazing. Rule Britannia, Britannia all the way. Okay. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. So do 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 do. Oh, Britannia, Britannia all the way. Britannia, Britannia all the way. This is a really annoying horn. Okay. Let's drive a little bit faster here on the bend. Woohoo! Hey! Spun out. Oh, just saved it. That's why you drive properly, maybe. Da 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 da. Okay, well, right. Let's continue driving a little bit. I don't know why, but I dislike this area. Like, quite a bit. Where's our bus? There's a BB40. Let's have a little walk, maybe. Just going to hold this vehicle here. Where is it? It's definitely not here. Alright. Just driving about. Find our... What's our BB40? Usually it's like here. I guess that's a bug. Or I just got scammed of my thing. Where is it? Jesus. It wasn't here? Where is it? It's my bus. It's my bus. Oh, there it is. Creep me out. There it is. Okay, let's actually no, let's just drive about to a place where I can paint my vehicle. Actually, we could just do this, go to this area, and then we can go fix ourselves up. See what's up. Hey. Okie dokie, let's go. Let's go and get our thing. Let's go to the repair shop. Wait, let me see if this vehicle. Oh, it's in workshop. Cool. Okay, we could also get. Actually, no, I could. Actually, let's go and take this one, so we could go paint it real quick. Oh, what? Speak. Game. Don't tell me it crashed. No, it's crashed. Guys? Crap. We are screwed. Okay. Alright. Game. Nothing. AMD timed out right there. Ugh. Guys. site? Okay, hold on a moment. Let me mute everything. So there's a really annoying thing right now. I'll be back right in a minute. I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'll start my timer. It'll probably be about 40 minutes. I'll make sure my mic is on. So everything is good. Be right back in a moment. I'm going to have to load up to an autosave. Really annoys me, but I'm going to have to do this. Okay. Yeah. It really did crash. I'm going to reopen the game in a bit. I'm going to keep the music running, just so you know. We crashed mid-game, so yay! I'm assuming about 50 minutes is all it needs. Pisses me off if it doesn't. Okay, that's good. So let's just do that because that's the only save haven we got. It's the autosave, and I'll bring it back to normal. Yeah. Dang, this sucks. Okay, it did save everything, so that's good. Alright, let's bring it right back. Let me turn that off for a moment. Let's go. Apparently my AMD driver timed out for a bit, so that sucks. It really does suck because that was not my plan today, to have a crashing game. So yeah. This bus is a bit loud, but that's fine. It's just how it is. I'm going to go get dealt with, and then this bus, and hopefully the game doesn't crash again, because I hope not. I don't want it to crash, so yeah, really annoys me though. And this is not because of tourist buses, because of my drivers installed. And the thing is, I got the latest driver installed, believe it or not. So yeah, I got the latest drivers installed. I don't know why that happens a lot lately. So yeah, I might have to get a new graphics card at some point, but I'm not too sure, because this continues to happen. It's really annoying. I'm not sure. That'll probably take a while to deal with, because getting myself a new graphics card right now is very difficult. I've been thinking of replacements and whatnot, and see what I can do. There's not even replacements, but upgrades. And I haven't seen anything that matches my price I'm looking for, unless if I go for used, which I don't really like to do. So no, unless if I'm risking it, because sometimes they either scam you. Another thing, they send you a dead or defective graphics card, even though you wanted it used, and some people get away with it. and some people just sell pictures instead of the actual product, which is kind of annoying. Okay, let me see. No one's there, and no one's there. Good for me. Let's stay on this lane so we can easily enter. There's small vehicles, so it shouldn't be a problem exiting. So now what we need to do is make a man so we are working for. Supposedly. Or at least we've leased a vehicle to be able to utilize our business, so yeah. I could do the mechanic stuff at the office. Let's park it up here so we can get things done over in the station. Alright. Okay, now all we need to do is just get this door open and get into the thing. Then things can happen. Just the tire, of course. Repair tire, I could do that. Oh, okay, let me see. Okay, thank you. That was unexpected. Oh, let me vehicles. There we go. Oh, this is my vehicle. Yeah, that'll be fine. And that hopefully will do things. So we don't have any vehicles right now. So that means we're going to skip the schedule. Or not schedule anything. So Wednesday, that's what we're going for. Okay, let's skip the time a little bit more. Okay, so now vehicles and in the workshop. Let's keep these maintained and whatnot. And let's see how we are. V-belt. Of course we can't do that. Hold on, I need to eat a bit. Let me and you are which one? Actually, let's schedule things. So nothing has been done. Let me skip that bit. That's fine. Oh, let me so let's do I don't want to be in okay, so let's do that real quick. So let's see the buses. Okay, now all we want to do is utilize a bus. Okay, so everyone else, so let's okay, now all we want to do is get an order out. I'm going to be using this and then okay, now all I need to do is so what time is it? Okay, so I'm going to be back in a moment. I'll be back in a moment. Let me go get my timer on. So I could just eat my thing, and I'll be back in a moment. Let's do about 10 minutes, roughly. Be right back, and 10 minutes should do fine. I'll be back in a moment, and see you in a bit.
Rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and love a little, give a little, share a little. Let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little. Let's just pass it on. Grab a little, just a little. Let's just pass it on. So rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little. Let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little. Let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little. Let's just pass it on. Pass it on. Give a little, share a little. Pass it on. Give a little, share a little. Pass it on. Give a little, share a little. Pass it on. Give a little, share a little. Come on, Jah, Allah, Jehovah. We're marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We're marching on. Jah, Allah, Jehovah. We're marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We're marching on. Jah, Allah, Jehovah. We're marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We're marching on. Through the storms we ride on. Arm in arms to Zion. Genesis to Revelation. Trials and tribulation. Isaiah Nehemiah. Time for separation. But rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and the storms we ride on. Arm in arms to Zion. From Genesis to Revelation, trials and tribulation, Isaiah and Nehemiah. Time for separation. I rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Take heed, read in the name of thy Lord, who created man from a clot, taught man by the pen while he knew not. So humble yourselves, come on, the day is coming, only time will tell. You'll be running, so rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Right on. Sweet Abadi, Abadi, sweet Abadi, Abadi. So rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little. Come on, Jah, Allah, Jehovah, we marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on, Jah, Allah, Jehovah, we marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on, Jah, Allah, Jehovah, we marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on. Through the storms we ride on. Arm in arms to Zion. From Genesis to Revelation, trials and tribulation, Isaiah and Nehemiah. Time for separation. I rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song. Hey. So love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little. Come on, Jah, Allah, Jehovah, we marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on. Jah, Allah, Jehovah, we marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on. Jah, Allah, Jehovah, we marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on. Through the storms we ride on, arm in arms to Zion. Genesis to Revelation, trials and tribulation, Isaiah Nehemiah, time for separation. I rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and so love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Take heed, read in the name of thy Lord, who created man from a clot, taught man by the pen what he knew not. So humble yourselves, come on, the day is coming, only time will tell, you'll be running. So rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song and love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, just a little, let's just pass it on. Right on. Sweet Abadi, Abadi, sweet Abadi, Abadi. So rejoice, my friends, 'cause it's not the end. We'll sing a new song. Hey. So love a little, give a little, share a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Give a little, love a little, let's just pass it on. Pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a little, share a little, pass it on. Love a little, give a Jehovah. We marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on. Jah, Allah, Jehovah. We marching on like soldiers. Babylon is over. We marching on.
Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. Main content, sorry. I got my coffee here, so I'll make sure I don't spill it anywhere. Because coffee is the best drink in humanity. Yeah, so. How do we end humanity here? Yeah. I really like caramel dancing, but that thing will copyright the living Jesus out of me. I won't be able to have it on the stream, so yay. That's fun. Yeah, anyhow, let me wait a moment. Okay. I'm going to change something on the channel so then you can see it a little bit differently. So, and Wednesday. That's the only time. So the times I'll stream will be at 6 p.m. UK time, GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, or British Standard Time, or summertime. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Those are the days I'm going to be streaming. I promise that. I mostly do Basim, some. So yeah. So hold on. Let me help you guys translate this. So now you guys can do that. Bus simulation. So I'll just copy and paste down all that. Because I know a lot of you guys really like, I gotta say, you guys really like City Skylines. Last time I streamed it, it was really nice. And then add that and Cities Skylines on Wednesdays. It's the first time it's actually properly been thrown into the thing. So you might see it, you might not see it, I don't know. That's up to you. I got custom URL if you really want it. And yeah. That should be fine. First thing would do as well. I'm just making things a little bit easier to access in terms of what I like to do. Let me change the video to making a tour, because yeah, that's what we're doing. Today is Saturday. On Tuesday, which is when exactly? That is the 13th of April. I might start fasting then. Because Ramadan. So you might hear me. A lot of people are like, they don't know what fasting is. Just so you know, before we resume on our stream, fasting is when I don't eat or drink for a relatively long time. So about 20 hours, roughly. 20 hours a day, I'm not eating a thing. Or drinking anything. So no water, no nothing. It's a complete fast for the entirety of the day, for 20 hours, and then you come back for the rest of the 4 hours that you have, 4 or 5 hours you might have. That's when you can break your fast. And it's usually, I don't know why, but every time it happens, like there's always a challenge within fasting. It's not just, oh, you fast. No, it's actual weather changes and whatnot. Usually it's either really hot or snowing or raining a lot on those days when you fast. When it was winter, I believe, I think it just rained a lot, so then it makes it very difficult for you to protect yourself for your fast. Now, at least that's how I felt London, but the weather usually gets very difficult to cope with. It's more like a challenge than anything, I would say. I don't know if I popped in the... Yeah, I did it. So, yeah, I'm going to continue the music and whatnot. But yeah, as I say, it's not pain, but it's a real challenge. It's not just a challenge, or it's not just a thing. They just don't eat for 20 hours. No, it's actual work they put in. So the only times I could eat is at night. And that day, I have to fast, which means I don't eat anything or drink anything, as I said previously. And yeah, if you like ASMR, enjoy this. Just wanna, if you wanna hear me drink my own coffee, we can do that. The thing with fasting or Ramadan, and I'm doing YouTube, I've done it previously where I fasted. Last year, I believe, I fasted and all that while streaming and whatnot, and the easy part about it is the fact that I stream at a relatively late time. So 6 p.m. usually is when I start streaming, and then once I'm finished with my stream, it's straight to food. When it comes to breaking my fast and whatnot. So I guess I have this privileged time that I'm set on. So in reality, I break my fast as soon or very very soon after my stream. So that's how I usually did it last year. So I usually broke my fast after my stream. Now some people are like, how did you manage to do that? Well, it's just timing. If you get as close to the night as possible, and you break your fast, then it makes it a little bit easier as well. So I make sure that my streams are very close to the night, because that's the only time I could usually stream. Now, of course, I could theoretically stream it a bit earlier on the streams I usually on the days I usually stream. I could easily push it back to 3 p.m., but that will make it a lot harder for me. And 6 p.m. and afterwards is usually when the time I'm speaking, or I'm trying to. When I stream, I usually speak a lot. If I don't stream, then I'm probably doing something else. So yeah, that's how it is. Let me get a few extra sips of coffee. Yeah. And then we'll start continuing our journey again. It's not very hard to do your fast when the timing is right, you know? It's a lot easier than you think. Even though you might say, but fasting is hard. Yes. If I don't have anything to do, or I'm sleeping all day, it becomes very... the only time it's really easy for me is when I have my things planned late towards the night. If I'm prepared for that. So usually if I don't have anything to do, I go straight to bed. Like everyone else does this as well. So if you have nothing to do, you go straight to bed. You, and just to preserve your energy a little bit more, because you're usually not using so much energy. You might be like, what? So yeah. Either I sleep or I, uh, you know, or I do something. Okay, my cousin is like, you wanna call? If yes, this may sound selfish, but I'd like to, I would like it if you pay attention, because it's not nice when you're actually busy and I'm trying to connect with you. I just, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Hmm. I don't know if she wants to join, but I don't know. I know nobody's actually watching right now, but I don't know if my cousin wants to join or not, because I'm still streaming to about 9 or something. I'm trying to. Why did I make my content, my YouTube video, or my YouTube channel into a schedule? Even though usually I don't use a schedule. It's because it's planned. It's meant to have a schedule. Even if I don't have it in the video saying, oh, here's my schedule, here's my schedule, here's my schedule. It's like, it gets annoying. And to be quite honest, it usually becomes a bit spammy or it doesn't work. So, yeah. She doesn't want to join. That's fine. But otherwise, to be quite honest, it's just I don't like to do schedule videos, even though I have done them in the past. They just never seem to work. So I rather stick to my way of thinking. So I do tourist bus, the bus, or firm bus whenever I want. So it could be on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as I want. So it will just be randomized because it's relatively the same game. But then if I'm going for City Skylines, I would like to stream that on a Wednesday. And specifically that, not any other game, because, I don't want to have it random Wednesday, but it's not a random because I want to be able to have the algorithm support me as well. So yeah, that's my idea in the future. Bus sims, and then you got City Skylines, where I can do some grid design buildings and whatnot. I don't know. Just for the lols. Anyways, I've set up everything ready to go. Let me check real quick. Yes, it works. So my cousin does not want to be on stream today, but that's fine. I'm a happy and chill guy. What is my vehicle right now? Yes. What else? I have something, right? Let me go on to my bus real quick. This is the bus in question. We got a Scania Touring. It's effectively the same. Like, if you're trying to get into the bus, or you want to experience the bus without going into the bus, and you have tourist bus or you have fan bus or both games, I would literally say, get this, because this is the closest bus you got, or the closest coach you got to the Scania Citywide. Now, of course, you also got the VDLs coming as well, and then you got the MAN. So try those out, and I don't expect them to be that different to these. So alright, now let's skip it to the next appointment. Alright, so now where does it want it to start? So we're starting here, and we're driving down and down and down and down and down, and then into Le Parade, and then pick the passengers up, and then go to Cofete. I don't really like to drive really long on this island because there isn't much that comes out. But it feels like Europe, it's very different usually, so yeah. It's usually a lot more different and vast. At least in my general opinion. Now, a lot of people are like, but this isn't correct, right? In my opinion. It's my opinion, so don't rage about it. Alright, let's start up the lights. Let's see if we can get the lights on. 21 usually does well. Yeah, we're ready to go. Okay. Any more? All is good. Alright, let's go. Continue our journey. Okay. So, what is this? Because there's a button that I keep on pressing, which kind of gets on my nerves. This is Alt. But yeah. I really don't like it, so I'm just going to remove key and copy to all other buses. Just because it's a little bit easier to cope with without accidentally. This one and this one and good. Let's continue our journey. Let's go and full speed ahead. Yeah. Yeah, that was cringy, but okay. Let's just drive. I don't know if my cousin wants to join, but it's a bit too late because I was being serious there, but she laughed about it and said no, but that's fine. I'm a happy fella. Let's see. I want to change the camera sensitivity. For some reason it gets on my nerves as well, so let's toggle mouse control. No, that's not what I want. Default. Some reason though, it won't allow me to do that. And if I do this, don't want that. Fade time. And if I go this way, let's check it out. It's a little bit of a longer journey, but that's fine. I also paid off a little bit of the debts. That plays a big part, and also let's not forget about the music, because that's important. Turn right. We started really well, if I'm honest with you. So, yeah. Da, da, da. Okay. Okay, let's turn right. Of course we. Oh no. The thing is, what I really like about these ideas about the bus and whatnot is that it's a little bit harder to drive because you have money to worry about, and the thing is, there's no mods to change that. So unless people give the save game to everyone, which doesn't guarantee if everyone has a DLC or anything. If they have the whole DLC, they're probably not going to be able to give it to someone like me or someone else. No, so yeah, but like they could. They'll just have to check your DLCs and the version it's on of the game, whether it's the beta or the normal edition and whatnot. And you want to be able to make sure that you can utilize it. Da, 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 da. It is 8:17 p.m. We got another 40 plus minutes, so that's good. So guys, what has been what is the most comfortable ride you've done in real life? Within Europe, of course, that within France, Netherlands, and Germany. And Luxembourg as well. For me, well, it's not comfortable, but like a fun ride. Let's say the best ride you like. I kind of like all the rides, so I like all the rides because going on these buses and cars and whatnot, it's amazing to be able to go into that little space of yours with other people and whatnot, or yourself. It is very nice to experience it because the thing is, you got the freedom to literally go anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but like you got the freedom to have and make new friendships. So, as well. So for me, I really like. I mean, I can't really say it because it's not actually part of the listing. I said, but like, so I like to go Dordrecht to Harderwijk, which isn't part of Fernbus. None of these two cities don't go there. These two cities are not within Fernbus. And the thing is, they don't even have Utrecht, which kind of sucks because I think Utrecht is like a huge port in the Netherlands. It's a massive area. It's very populated and whatnot. It's one of the biggest cities and whatnot. It'll be nice. And there are many smaller ones, but I doubt that Utrecht actually has any transportation for coaches. And it's very unlikely to find them because, you know, yeah. So why have I thought of changing up the schedule? I have a free day. It's called Wednesday. Wednesday, I usually do nothing on those days. I want to change that up because what I end up finding myself is just getting really bored. on those days, and it's like I want to do something. I don't want to just do something and just waste my air, waste my breath. Of what? A day? Because the thing is, even though it's a free day, I want to be able to do YouTubers as well. But like, I don't know why, but I haven't done anything on Wednesday, so I decided to bring that in as well. So I'm hoping to do City Skylines next Wednesday, so when I'm fasting, which a lot of people would be like, but why? You're fasting. Isn't it a lot of energy? Not really, no. As long as you are playing with the correct settings, it wouldn't take as much of a toll to do with your energy. The thing is, you spend hours and hours playing that thing. You can't easily get off. And it's not the fact that you want to get off. It's just it just makes you stay on. And it's not manipulation. I don't think it's manipulation. I think the game is manipulating you, but not the developers. Maybe this was not something that they planned out. Of course, they wanted people to play it, but it's so addicting. It's much more addicting than games like Minecraft or Fortnite. Like, everyone likes to say shooters are addicting and this and that. Tell me this. Which game am I more addicted to? GTA, because a lot of people would like to say the number one addiction game for me is like GTA and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're pretty downright inaccurate. Because it's not something to say. Everyone likes to say and pick on GTA when you got easily the most addicting game probably called City Skylines. If it's not City Skylines, then it's Minecraft, probably. So those are the two most addicting games out there. Say what you have to say, but that's my theory. Now, either that or something else, because then their own little how do you say, niche of games. Oh Jesus. They're their own niche. So city builder, like City Skylines, is by far the best city builder game out there, objectively speaking. You might be saying, but why? What makes it the number one addicting game? I don't know. I think it's the fact that you're building something and you're working really hard to make sure everything works. Like your budget, you manage your. Even though I play with infinite money, I still try to manage that. So then I always have a profit instead of bankrupting myself the whole way through. And if I do bankrupt, it's usually for a good reason. So yeah, I bankrupt myself manually within these games. So and the thing is, it's one of those games. It's probably one of the best purchases I've ever made. A lot of people would say otherwise, but in my humble opinion, it is. It's the best purchase I've ever done. So yeah. But so that's why I'm trying to add it on to Wednesdays. I've always enjoyed it, so why not? Why not incorporate it into my channel? So why not? I don't know why I haven't done this for a while, because the thing is, they keep doing really well in terms of videos, whether I'm playing while streaming or through recording. It always seems to do really well. So yeah. What do I mean it does really well? It's because it's very satisfying. It's a lot of work, but it's very satisfying. To see someone build, that's different to me just driving. Me just driving may be very boring for most people, to be quite honest. But like if they have a look into me building a city, they're probably more satisfied watching it. In my opinion, that's how I think it's like, so yeah. Yeah. And yes, I've played it previously, so yeah. I know how it is within the channel. So, yeah. Way. The hell's going on there? Okay, they're finally moving. It's about to overtake all of them. A bus just overtakes the entire parking lot. I'm joking. But yeah. Why did I leave Euro Truck? A lot of people have always been like, why did you leave Euro Truck? I think, I don't know, it could be because of me, but yeah, most likely is actually. Sometimes I don't really do well, so sometimes I believe like, I think that rudeness is the best way to socialize. And me categorizing people, and it's like I need to stop believing that everyone's the same, and that's the problem. And that's something that I struggle with, because the thing is, the difference between me talking to people by phone is the fact that while on the phone they could hear my every words. I could be saying stuff that aren't pleasant and stuff like that, and they will hear it. While if I'm streaming but I'm not actually going on Discord, there's nothing wrong there. Well, usually it doesn't go very wrong. At least it's something I can control. So yeah. Alright, let's turn left. Some people say I'm a narcissist. I really am not. And how can I prove that? You know, I don't count as people, like I don't count other people to be bad people. And I don't think I'm the best person in humanity. Even though it might come off that way, I gotta say that's not true. I'm not. I don't only think about myself. In fact, my parents want me to be a narcissist. Most people want me to be a narcissist because of the fact that I think I could do better in the society and whatnot, but I usually get taken advantage of, I guess. So yeah. And the thing is, I care about people and I want people to be doing fantastic and whatnot, and so on. But then what ends up happening is I'm just causing myself even more trouble than needed. And you know, I'm not a narcissist. I actually think about other people. So, in fact, the other day I downloaded £1 for people with dementia and whatnot, a charity in the United States, because actually one of my relatives actually does have dementia, and Alzheimer's, should I say, would be the right word, because that's all I know it as. Uh, and she's struggling, you know. She's gone lost a lot, and she's been like wandering off a lot. So my grandpa always tries to look after her, and it's very difficult for him as well, and stuff. The thing is, yeah, it's very difficult. And the thing is also there's other things. I really think about people. I felt bad for people who did have, or when I actually sabotaged Aviator Dan's giveaway of Nitro, I gave everyone Nitro. So, like, I gave everyone who was within the competition. So, £30 worth of Nitro I paid, and I'm talking about the classic. I'm talking about the classic Nitro, which is about £5 each or $5 each. And I gave everyone that. And trust me, I did that. So that's how I sabotaged the thing. And yeah, I literally did that. Now, I'm not saying I'm proud of it now, but I gave a lot of people Nitro, and there were still some people who wanted Nitro, but like I ran out of money at that point, so I became over budget because of that, and yeah, I just can't pay it off anymore, but that's fine. So that's fine. Stay on this lane. So it is. Yeah, so I was like, and the thing is, that's a way of me being really, really nice, because if I'm honest with you, I helped people there, because a lot of people haven't experienced Nitro, and I gave them Nitro. They're really appreciative. The only person that was not so happy was a guy, the Comif, the moderator of Aviator Dan. He was the actual guy behind this this giveaway, and yeah, and yeah, I lost a lot of money, but that's fine. As long as I'm happy and people are happy, then I'm good. But honestly, I don't want to be like that the whole way through. Like, I do have some narcissism in me, but not enough to bankrupt me of my morals, and not enough to make me so kind to people and willing to give everything to people, to the point where I basically become bankrupt, and that's like a really scummy thing to do to myself. Let's continue driving really, really slowly. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah. You can and can't believe it, whatever you like to, how you want to believe it. That's up to you, but like, honestly, that's how it was, and that's what happened in reality, and you know, that's at least my perspective. I did this out of kindness, I believe. Although I was being a bit mean, I actually saved Comif quite a bit of money, so I guess he should really be a little bit grateful that he didn't need to spend so much money. He could revoke it, and then he can use it on whatever he wants, or he could boost the server or something. I don't know. But anyways, I don't know if he did a giveaway after that, but you know, he was very skeptical, and yeah. Alright, that literally happened. But there are other stuff also. I'm the kind of person who is willing to sacrifice everything for other people's benefits, which might be like, why don't you think about yourself and only that? Well, you know, a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that, they come off as narcissistic. And to be quite honest, some aren't, and I gotta say, some of them aren't narcissistic. But there are people who are actually narcissistic. So, yeah. And, you know, I just don't want to be in that category. But yeah, that happened. Am I willing to do another giveaway? No, I think I've spent way too much this whole year, so yeah. But who knows? Maybe. Maybe when I have an actual wage that comes in, and then maybe I can supply with a bit of supply some of you guys with a bit of giveaways. Most likely it's Steam gift cards, but I don't know. Yeah, so, but that's unlikely either way. But if I make my own earning, that'll probably be what happens. Even though, yeah. But I'm not doing a giveaway right now, and probably won't be doing that for another while. Probably. But that depends on the future of my future. You know, it depends on how much I'm earning at the same time as how much I'm spending usually. So, you know, I want to benefit myself and benefit the rest of you guys as well. So, yeah. But anywho, very tight turns. Slow. Anyone wanting to get out? No? Okay, cool. Slow. But anywho. So yeah. So I guess that's your proof if you want to know whether or not I'm a narcissist. I'm really not. So yeah. Okie dokie. We got hey. Oh, what's going on there? Is there smoke? Do 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 do. We're not very far from what I admit as my last stop, and then I'll go to coffee. No, I'll go to this one. It's Quinzo, whatever that is, to then go on to Jandia Player, and then I don't know if I'll be going to Moro Hable, and I'll go to Coffeetech and then go back to La Parade. The thing is also, you know that video I did a few weeks ago about insurgency and the funny stuff. I tried to be funny on those videos, and it wasn't successful. It wasn't good. So I decided to take it down. So Insurgency Sandstorm, it's probably not the right place for it to be. Although I really like that game. I probably if YouTube, what's it called? YouTube member gold or something, whatever it's called, is a possibility for this channel. I'll probably use it there, but I don't know. I doubt that. But I don't want to go too far. Oh, tight turn, Jesus Christ. Maybe I should make another option, and that's like getting another go. This is a really tight corner. I gotta wait for them to pass me. I really don't like these turns. I'm just going to be crawling down. Slowly, but surely. Just hope no one's there. Yeah, of course there is. Hey. That was really slow. Slow down even further. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Back up. Back up. This is a horrible predicament. Don't like that. Don't like that. That's why you don't park up like that, genius. Let's see what has to happen. Slowly, 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 slowly. And slowly, 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 slowly. And off. Be as fast as possible. Okay, get out of his way. He's willing to wait. Don't want that. I wanna see where I'm going. It's a really tight turn. It's brutal. Hey, we got it. Love your content, thank you. I like it as well. Thank you for commenting that. I really appreciate it. Okie dokie. Hello. Let's wait a minute. Okay. Now where are we going? We're going down south to this one too. We haven't reached Kofete yet, which is a bit iffy. Alright then. This is really difficult. Ah, hit him. I hate that. when they just stop on your way instead of just slightly overtaking you in a tight turn. Like in real life, usually they just go around you. Or I have to back up or what? I don't know. Honestly. Where are we going now? Oh, don't be pillock. Oh, let me back him up for you. Oh, I hate this. I really do. Oh, go. Let's go back to the front. We'll keep the door open. No. That's fine. Yeah. Tolerate it, please. Hey. I kind of wish there was another way out of this. Or a straight line. Don't beg for me to drive in a straight line. Oh, someone's there. Oh, don't be a pain. What? I didn't see anything. I hit a sign, you what? Being ultra slow right here. I'm at full lock. I already hate this turn. Oh, Jesus, this is painful. There's just so many bendy bits. Yeah. Luckily we do have the extra horsepower. Because these coaches are much more powerful than the city counterparts. Watch it. But I really do. Back off a moment. Just annihilate him. Yeah. The door is open, I know that. Do. This is so painful. Habibti, this is such a problem. Look at this. Oh, we're out of it. One more turn. And it won't be as sharp. I really hate this. I really hate those turns. I should probably get a smaller coach. Because no one actually drives with us, so... You know. Would be nice, and it would probably be cheaper to maintain. It's probably less powerful, but it works better. Alright. Left turn to the right turn. Lighthouse, eh? This is a lot. Let's check our fuel. Half tank. Oh, what did I just do? I think I forgot to lock this properly. That's why I was spinning up and down. Reattaching my wheel. Don Pepe. Nice. Marhable. Fun group. Today is Saturday, is that correct? Yes, it is. So, yeah, we still have time till I pass. So, I'm going to do part 1 and then let's fuel up a little bit. There's a lot of Titans. This bus wasn't built for this area. This is enough fuel to get us back, probably, so yeah. So about 400 euros. Roughly about this. That's a lot of kilometers. 60,000 kilometers. That's pretty nice. But that isn't really much, so that's good. Oh yeah, Titans! Bloody hell, man. Oh, don't be a prick. Be the savior. And you're literally a prick. You prick. Prick with an Audi, isn't it? Yeah. Obviously, I'm just going to have to drive it off for you into a wall. Enjoy your insurance, please. Let's go to Morro Harbor. Uber alles. Actually, I wouldn't need that. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's continue our journey. Oh, why am I having issues? I don't know why. But yeah. It's really dark, but I love your driving. Appreciate it. Let's continue going. It's night. Alright. Should I go left or should I go continuing? I guess we'll just turn right. There's no point in overtaking. My driving skills are as high as I can make it, so as of right now. Although I am distracted by the stream, that's fine. Let's turn on the fanfare, because people would love that. People would love that. And people would definitely love that. Not that, fanfare is the Indian favorite horn. Oh, wait. Shoot! Why? Why ram into me, you numpty? And there's another Audi. Duh. Audi ram a lot. Advert. Audi. We ram a lot in Van Bus and the Bus, as well as Tourist Bus Simulator. Buy us now. Just do that. Now, of course, although these are off-brands, you know, it would be pretty funny if Audi actually did that. But I doubt that they even care about me, so yeet. Buses, or I should say coaches, actually. You know, coaches actually have two horns instead of one. One's a fanfare, which is what you're hearing, and the normal standard horn that you probably find in Europe. But if you're going to India, you'll probably hear this. It's the musical horn, or the fanfare you'd like to call it. Yeah. That same guy that rammed me earlier. Funny you haven't despawned yet. Oh, of course. Continue drive. Because there's no point. Like, of course, I could go and support myself, so I might have more money than yeah, out of this ride, so that should be enough to, like, right turn. Hey, really smooth into that. I could actually do a really tight turn, but You know, I only have about 900 degrees instead of 1080. If I had like a T150 racing wheel from Thrustmaster, I'll have 1080 degrees, 1080 degrees turning angle entirely. So that's like the wheel range. So it could go up to 1080. But like I already have a wheel, and those are usually way more expensive. Holy mother. Okay, Jesus Christ, I'm literally just scraping the living Jesus. Oh, they were literally. This is why they call it a really dangerous area. Oh yeah, this is worrying. I should have come in with my sprinter. Ah, I hate this. Oh, I really do. The thing is smashing and all that I feel the most, and my arm is starting to hurt because of it. Oh Jesus. I'm driving really slowly. Brutally slow. In my opinion. Careful. I'm just cruising right now. Okay, of course, you're just going to do that. Why is it that steep? Who the hell's calling me? Ugh. Awful. Smash. Of course, it's just. I think they'll usually just lift up the front bit. But I don't know if I could do this and maintain it. Like flattening out if I go over 10 kilometers an hour. This is quite an unpredictable area. Of course, it reset. To dislike keeps resetting. So I might have to get a smaller coach or something. Maybe the VDL would do. Smash. Let's look into vehicles. Oh, I've really done it. It was 96 earlier. I've almost totaled it. Alright, just like this. I might have to end up using the 106, the 306 or 906, whatever. The van. I guess I'll just have to turn. Strip, circus. Almost totaled this vehicle. Might as well just take really small vehicles and utilize those. I'm going all over the place. I know that. This must pay me off. The repairs that need to happen now are immense. Either that or I just have to sell this. Because it's not going to help me because I want to do my journeys and whatnot. I'll probably have to get a really small VDL coach. Okay. It's very rumbly. We're going the other way around as well. Holy Jesus! I can't do anything. I'm sorry. I've totaled my vehicle. I'm selling this thing. This bus, you know? After this ride. Because it's so totaled. What time is it? Jesus. This route has been a total pain in the buttocks, if anything. Let me drive your vehicle to oblivion. Go, go, go. Anyone leaving? Everyone's left. In fact, should we just cancel this route? Orders. Yes, we're cancelling this. And let's go. Let's go back because I know I drove really long, but I can't handle that. It's a pain. It's actually a pain. So physical pain. So I'll just stick to other routes as well. Even though other people would say otherwise, but it's a real pain. So genuinely, I'm probably just going to sell the bus. Not the bus, but this bus. The bus is a great game. Alright, now goodbye, Scania Touring. We'll never see you again. It's such a pain. Just pay this off. There. Let's make it better that way. Second-hand vehicles. The smaller Vitura. Let's sell this vehicle as well. So we could go get an actual vehicle. A relatively small one too, to help. We could also be the spare. Oh, let me change this real quick. Yeah, I guess I screwed myself right there. Oh, small bus. Da, 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 da. I want a really small bus, so then I can take things in. Okay, fine, I'll use that. Okay, let's do that real quick. It's another bus that we have, so yeah. Cool. You sure that's the temperature? Doesn't help. Wait, what the hell? He's calling. Can't. Okay, so doing a really short journey. After this route, we'll end it. Let me just do a little UE, and then anyone else? It's just one kiddo. Nice. It's either really dark or really light. This bus is really slow. Very close. Alright, turning left here. Don't be a numpty. Thank you. It's 9:26. It's fine. Hi. Come in. Hi. Cool. Anyone else? Cool. Okay, so after this we'll end the stream. After this ride, yeah, my final words are: enjoy what you have to do. Oh, enjoy what you do and appreciate what you have around you. And you know, feel free to like support people and whatnot. Don't hold yourself back unless you really have reasonable suspicion something bad will happen. Just so you know, just be appreciative and enjoy what you have to do. If that means supporting people, then do it. But you know, do that. Another thing I would like to say is, if you like buses, feel free to pursue it. If you like planes, feel free to pursue it. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. So, watch people who actually, or maybe get into watching people who actually are from the actual job and see what the conditions are like. Research your own job that you want to do. So if you're a scientist, what are you going to do? What's the general experience as a scientist? Why are you doing it? This could also help you with finding yourself some interview answers, because it's something that you're now familiar with. Since you're familiar with that job, you can somewhat either say yes or look for another job that you're interested in, like bus driving or cab driving or being a cashier. Just so you know, there's always going to be a hardship, so you can't avoid those. If you're into car driving, what would you like to do? Driving. Would you like to be driving for Uber, Bolt, whatnot? Just find what you have to see. Just do what you like. It's the end of it. And if you don't enjoy what you like, research it before you do it. Research whatever you want to do next before you actually do it. So, for example, research your job that you want to do or what you'd want to have. Don't just get it or don't just not get it, because you might be doing a grave mistake if you get the wrong job. Look, they're all going to come in, aren't they? I'm really suspicious about them. Don't come in. Oh, ha. Leave, 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 leave. Reject. Good. Alright, that's good. Let's go drive to the station. Or should I say the office? These people are almost about to get onto the bus. Oh, lol. So I knew they will probably do that, so, you know, pretty predictable. We're here. It's a very nice journey. It's a very nice experience for people who like to drive around a bit. So let me see. Let's go and pay off some of our debts. Now we're doing revenues. Oh, that's quite a bit. Let's pay off some of our debts. Let's see if we could get a debt. Jesus. Complete repayment. I'll probably reduce some of their wages a bit. Not 9,000. You've been a bit more useful. That would be pretty gimmick. That would help. And let's do a little. Let's switch up the schedule a little bit so then they could easily pick up the job. Let me It's no longer as ill, is he? Did he leave the job? Still ill, isn't he? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Do we make money? Just be standing here. Alright, guys. Just going to do this for a bit. If you wanna watch me do that, then feel free to stick around. Let's go get a new employee as well. But I'm just going to hire another one, another driver. That's salary. Okay, now we're actually losing money, that's fine. Since we got a new they get on the bus. Okay, so about 23. Okay, how is our bus doing? Okay. Scheduling. That's fine. I feel like engine 70. Alright, I'll do this off stream. I go see. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. It is 10 p.m. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, we'll do another tourist bus tomorrow. Alright, peace and enjoy your day.